So, hello, I'm Jason. This is Two Wheel Trek. Just started up this video log just for, fun of it. So, I'm a new rider. Well, kind of new. I've been riding for a year, and I thought I'd make a video log series of me riding my motorcycle and inviting everyone to watch who wants to watch. There are a lot of awesome channels out there for people to use to experience, riding and the do's and don'ts and learning from everyone that you watch in the video logs. And I don't know, hopefully people take an interest in mine. So, a little bit about myself. I live in the Washington, D.C. metro area. I ride a cruiser, as you can see. I believe in wearing protective gear, gloves, armor jacket, full face helmet. Not in the terms of pant protection, as I'm wearing blue jeans. Hooray! In this area, surprisingly, there's not that many motorcycle riders out here. I think I see on any given nice day, maybe 4 or 5. There's not many packs running around. I myself am not in a pack. I generally ride solo. I sometimes ride with a couple friends of mine, family members. That's about it. Wow. I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but he's flicking his cigarette ash out of his truck, which of course gets in my face. It's very awesome of you. Thank you, sir. So, what I want to talk about is basically starting off with my bike, protective gear, and general, what's up. I'll try and keep the language somewhat clean, as friends and family may be watching this, and I don't need my young nieces and nephews to be watching and hearing me curse like a sailor, or me living the life in the barracks. So I'll try and keep it clean. There will be language. So when I started riding, or before I started riding, I took an MSF class, and it was really good. I just wanted to learn how to ride. Basically, just everybody should know how to ride a motorcycle. You just never know when you might need to get on a motorcycle and take off. I don't know. But it's something I always wanted to learn how to do, but I couldn't never find the time. And then when I had the time, I had an injury on my shoulder that I just couldn't ride safely in my mind. So I just took the MSF class a couple of years ago, and then a year later I bought me protective gear, helmet, gloves, jacket, and then I went and bought a motorcycle. That's it. When I went through buying the motorcycle, I went through all kinds of types of motorcycles. The Triumphs, the Suzukis, the Yamahas, the Hondas, Harleys. I mean, I went through a whole list of motorcycles to get. And I was looking at a used Honda Shadow. I think it was a 650. It would have suited my needs. It was a new bike, or new rider, old bike, and it only cost $6,000, which if I wrecked it, hey, it's not like I'm out $20,000 or something like that for a new bike. But I decided to go with Harley. That's what I'm riding right now. And I'm not a Harley snob at all. I feel that if you're on 2 or 3 wheels, that makes a special kind of person. And everyone who does ride on those 2 wheels understands what it's like out there. The sense of freedom, even though I'm fully covered, I feel the wind, I feel the heat, I smell the smells. And yeah, everybody on 2 wheels understands. And I have all kinds of respect for people on 2 wheels, except mopeds, but that's something different altogether. And bicycles. Some bicycle riders I respect. But again, it's a whole different thing. So Well, when I got my protective gear, I decided to go err on the side of caution and get a full face helmet. Well, actually, I got a modular helmet. It's basically a full face where the whole front end flips up. And I'm going to show you Neotech. It is, well, first I got a built helmet, which works like a Neotech, but it was not very good. And so I went back, got a Shoei Neotech, awesome helmet, love it. I also picked up a pair of gloves. There are rivets. They did cost me a penny, but they fit literally like a glove. What the heck? I think someone's trying to make a left. Nope, I don't know what's going on. So it also ended up getting me a... Nope, someone is making a left now. So also getting me a armor jacket. It's mesh. Came with a liner for riding in the spring and the fall, because the winds are cold. So and that only costs like 90 bucks for actual jacket, and that's what I'm wearing right now. I mean, it looks nice. It lets air come through air. So and that's pretty much it. That's basic riding gear. You should be wearing... Folks say that you should be wearing denim or leather, to abrasive resistant material, but denim will disintegrate within a few seconds of skidding on concrete or pavement. But hey, that's the risk that I take with that. But basically, my reason why I got all this stuff is you know, if I'm going to go down, if I have a chance to get back up, I want to be able to get back up. And that's all that is. I mean, everyone who rides understands there's always that risk of going high side or low side, and you know, we accept that risk. That's why we're more alert than most drivers who are caged. I just heard that term recently. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so protective gear is important. Also, hearing protection. When I got my my bike, it had stock pipes and they were weak. That's another story too. So when I upgraded my pipes, they got loud when I was riding. Plus with the wind noise and, well, my pipes being loud, it wears on your ears. And when I first took my bike home, after I got the upgrade, you know, I had minor tinnitus in my ears just because they were numb from hearing the noise. So I had to get some hearing protection right off the bat. And it became essential. Because, you know, not just if your pipes are loud, that's one thing. But the wind noise will actually cause your hearing to degrade over time. Wish they told me that when I was driving around in Humvees. In any case, so safety gear is important. I see riders without any safety gear on at all, and it just irritates me because if they go down, they're going to be hurt a lot more serious than someone who has on the proper gear. You know, and you know, other people are depending on them. If an accident were to happen, they're not protected at all. And that's one reason why the scooter riders, they annoy me, because they're riding around in shorts and t-shirts and got some stupid little helmet on, no gloves, no anything. Because the gloves, I mean, if you look at my gloves, I got padding up top, I've got some padding on the hand, so that if I were to slide, it would basically protect my hand. And that's all this gear is for. It's not for falling down. It's for sliding across pavement 200 feet. So, now, have I been in an accident yet? Technically, yes, but no. When I was first got my bike, the first week, or actually the next day, I was practicing my slow maneuvers, and when I was making a right turn, I didn't have enough gas and I stalled out, and when I stalled out, the bike kept tipping to the right. I couldn't stop it because the bike weighs over 700 pounds and I'm not that strong. So, but no damage to the bike. The grips took the brunt of it along with the brake, and all was well. I picked it back up, learned my lesson. All right. The second time I was stopped again. My wheels were front wheels canted to the left, and I had hit my brakes, and when I stopped, I kept on moving to the left. Bike dropped on me, got pinned, and yeah, lesson learned. A buddy of mine, who's a motorcycle cop, told me if I gave it a little bit of gas, the bike would have picked itself up before it fell down. So that was that actually came in handy later on. So, and my bike is a 2014 Fat Bob. And I don't have any engine guards on it because I didn't want to feel like I had a safety net, because I tend to do things trial by fire. I learn things the hard way, but when I do learn, I learn. So I'm pretty decent on my bike. I can do some decent slow maneuvers. I still turn a little wide on my turns, and I'm trying to fix that, but unfortunately sometimes I do really well and sometimes I don't do very good at all. Please leave comments, questions. If you want to see something, let me know, and I still can't make it happen. I appreciate you taking your time, and take care.